Yo! It's time for more Xenoblade. What's up, y'all? Hey, son! How you doing? Oh, man. I went a little nuts, trying to... This is an endgame thing, I guess. I went a little nuts trying to grind AP and, like, fill out everybody's arts, but it was like, I'm in a place, I guess, where enemies keep dropping, like, the final unlockable things for your arts. So it's like every 5 seconds, I'm like, I did it. I'm all good now and caught up. And then I beat an enemy and I get a whole bunch more art things that I need to fill. And I'm like, God damn it. So yeah, went a little nuts on the grinding. But it's all good. It's just, you know, you thought I was over-leveled before. Oh, baby. But I feel like we're so close to the end game, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. I found, like, all the points that I need to go to next, by the way. I've explored this entire area. I feel like I don't know that I'll beat it in this stream. I might. But if not this one, then, like, the next one. Which is great, because I got paid today, so I can buy the third one. We can jump right into it. Yeah, I don't remember why we need to hit all these glowy panels. I just know where they all are. I'm sure the plot told me at some point. I got a little bit... I was a little loopy last time. Towards the end there, so like I kind of missed half of the exposition and I had to like go back and watch the VOD. And even now I'm still kind of like a little bit lost on, I guess, just the shit with Zanza, man. I'm so fucking... Is he dead or isn't he dead? And also, I thought about it, you know how last time I was thinking about the architect and I was like, is it Zanza? Or is it Egil? I don't know. But also, it could be Lady Mayneth, too. Like, I'm just assuming that the architect has to be male presenting, but like, that is... I mean, I don't know if this game will do that or not, but I was like, Lady Mayneth kind of fits more the vibe of the architect than Egil. So, I mean, I don't know. But then again, Zanza... Well, they both did. I was like, if Zanza gave life to everyone on Bionis, that also fits with the architect, who, like, gave life to everybody in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But so did Lady Mayneth, so I don't know. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, back to the data center. Okay. You know I've been reading up to, like, too much shit about Game of Thrones stuff lately, or House of the Dragon, because I almost said, where in 7 hells am I supposed to go? Haha, nerd. I'm a nerd. Yo, I'm so hyped for House of the Dragon, though. You have no idea. Like, Game of Thrones, the show, ended on such a bad note, because it was bad. Like, even before the last season, it was bad. House of the Dragon looks so fucking good. Like, I've read Fire and Blood front to back, like, 20 times is generous, actually. More than 20 times. I know that book. I love that book. And I can already tell from just the trailers that the showrunners actually get the assignment. They understand the book, unlike a certain other show. And it's gonna be good. And I have a feeling, I'm saying it now, for anybody who watches this and cares, like, Matt Smith's Daemon Targaryen is going to steal the fucking show. Everybody was like, oh, Matt Smith's the Doctor. He's too, like, charming and funny and sweet. He can't be Daemon Targaryen, the biggest asshole of all time. And I was like, have you heard of actors, perchance? Because they can act. And I wasn't sure whether or not Matt Smith has an interesting face. Not in a bad way, but it's not what I typically think of when I think of Targaryen features. They're usually very like boring, standard, high fashion, angular. What you would think of as like the typical beauty standard of like a perfect sculpted face. And Matt Smith's face is just like a lot more interesting. So I was like, I don't know if I see him as Daemon. And then I saw him as Daemon and I was like, oh, never mind. He's got it. He definitely has got, and I'm calling it. Like, everybody's going to be talking about him when that show airs in a couple of weeks. It's going to be all about Daemon. Like, the other actors are fantastic too, by the way, but Matt Smith was the one everyone was like, I don't know. Well, aside from the fucking racists who were mad about, I never know how to pronounce his last name, but the actor who was cast for Corlys Velaryon. But fuck those guys. Everyone else who's not a horrible racist was, like, not sure about Matt Smith. They are about to be proven so wrong. Wait. I saw the thing, but, like... Okay, yeah, I know where that is, then. Back this way. Yeah. Got it. I just accept that he can act. People be weird. I know, right? It's like... And you know, I bet this had a lot to do with him being eager to take the role, too, because when you get cast as a character as iconic as the Doctor, there's always that nagging feeling that you might get typecast after that. To be like, that's the character that you are really good at. Because he was great as the Doctor. But, you know, people can, I mean, actors can be, they want a diverse portfolio. Okay, plot.
Look out!
It's him!
Yeah, I was saying last time, we still haven't actually dealt with him. He just vanished at the...
No!
Oh, this is gonna suck.
That's the second time I've sensed an attack without seeing a vision first.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
The Monado is astonishing. You cannot be permitted to live.
Gado! Stop! Why are you fighting us? Remember who you are!
It's no good! He's completely under Egil's control now. Remember what Finea told us.
I can't believe it. I won't believe it. Gado, please! Answer me!
Oh, Charla. I just started. I'm like 10 minutes in and I'm already emotional. Yeah, this party is good. He's got like that funky headband thing. All we gotta do is rip that off. Though I don't know if that's like embedded in his brain or not. That might be yikes. Wow, that was so fast.
How can you lay a hand on Charla? You're supposed to love her. Marry her even.
I don't know or care. It changes nothing.
No! You always protected me and Juju. This isn't you.
I said I don't know you. I have been granted this body of steel so that Egil's will may be done. This body feels great. Its movement is so precise. We are unstoppable, for we are one. Perfect in body and mind.
You don't have to do this. Look at Fiora. She found herself again. Whatever you are, you must still feel pain.
Absurd.
Well then finish us off. Charla and all. We all saw you miss a second ago. Ain't you
Oh,
supposed to
shit.
be a crack shot? Or did that pile of junk you call a body mess up your aim, eh?
Shut your mouth!
Shit, man. I didn't even know. He called the fuck out.
Stubborn idiot. That was your last chance.
He's not giving up. The stories about Gaddo of Colony 6 are true.
Except, he still can't kill her. He's missing Sharla on purpose.
My emotions, please.
You're just like I was. You can remember who you are.
Gaddo, please! Don't you remember me? It's Sharla!
Wither and die as all life on Bionis will!
Oh, I'm sorry, son.
Feel our wrath!
It's okay. Enjoy your lurk. I'm sorry your internet is being poopy.
Shulk. Can you still use the Monado?
Fiora? No. You're...
Even after losing all living flesh, Ahom's heart will remain. It is still present
Well.
within this face.
Is that true?
When you say heart, I don't think you mean
It is
heart.
clear from his actions towards you. The remnants of his heart pull him back.
Gaddo.
I will break the curse that allows Egil to control the faces.
I guess when replacing it with the word brain isn't as poetic.
Okay. We'll try. Ryan, we've got to help Fiora.
Hey? Come on! Right!
You shall not pass! Actually, in the books, Gandalf says, you cannot pass. They changed it in the movie. Pardon me, sir. Excuse me. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say that Gaddo is actually a perfect candidate. Once you remove his memories, his, like, innate drive... Hello? Makes him, like... He's very, like, single-minded in his goals. So when you take away his emotional attachments, he would be the perfect soldier.
Fiora? Was that you, or...?
Oh, it's sweet that he gets scared every time she kind of phases out.
As for him, he'll be fine. Don't worry.
Gaddo!
Hope you find explodes.
Forgive me, Sharla.
It's okay. It's all right now. I'm just so happy to have you back.
While I was under his control, I realized something. Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering. He believed that if blood is spilt now, a new world will be born. But something terrible happened. And now he's consumed with vengeance.
Egil.
Go! Get out of here!
He's like what we could have been.
Stop them doing what they did to me! To anyone else!
I promise I'll be back for you. Until then, stay safe.
Except Shulk is a good boy. Wait, not even a smooch, huh? I was thinking they were gonna smooch.
Drink it. You must be thirsty.
Thanks.
Aww.
Don't go dying on us. After we take Egil down, we'll get you looked at.
You don't look like any doctor I've ever seen.
I know a good doctor nearby. She is Machina, though.
It'll do. I'll be right here.
Oh my god, Ryan,
Hey.
stop.
Kid, what's your name?
Ryan.
Do me a favor, Ryan. Take care of Sharla.
What a good boy. Man. I love Ryan. Sometimes he's a jerk, but he's a good boy.
Sia, what is it?
I have an unpleasant feeling.
A vision?
No, but something is not right. The Mekon are neither attacking nor defending. It is as if they abandoned the fight as soon as it began.
What is your
Impossible.
deal?
This is a key strategic position. They would never abandon it. Perhaps they have forces hidden on Mekonis.
Hidden forces. Could it be? Your Highness, Shulk and the others are in danger. Will you grant me the use of a Havres?
You intend to aid them? I need you here.
I did not have a vision, but nevertheless, I can sense something. The Mekonis is awakening.
Uh-oh. I guess that makes sense if the Bionis is awakening too. Oh man. Oh shit, for real? God damn it. There's so many arts. Come on. It does make sense though, because it's so sneaky. Because it's clearly Alphys is up to no good, but now we know that Zanza was the bad all along, and he's obviously Team Zanza, so it's like, he gets to pretend like he's our ally fighting against the Mekonis, but like, not really. I'm more interested in the High Entia bitch that's plotting with him. Like, what is her deal?
Vanea, where have you been?
Egil, why do you go so far to destroy the Bionis? We survived that battle. We should have created a new world in which we could live in peace. And we still can.
The rage of those who were annihilated by the Monado will never dissipate.
Think not about avenging the dead. Think of the living. Please, Egil. I don't want to lose you. Are you so resigned to giving your life for this?
Life or death, I care for neither of these. The agonized cries of our brethren resound within my ears. Until they are silenced, I am deaf to all else.
Egil.
So, you have finally arrived, heir to
Big
the
shocker.
Monado.
He didn't listen to reason. It's almost like he's been dedicated to this for thousands of years.
You are Egil, leader of Mekonis.
That I am. Of course. You have never seen me outside my face, Yaldabaoth. But even if I am without it, you will never defeat me.
Wait, I didn't come to fight you.
Cowardice? Then relinquish the Monado and kneel before me.
I didn't come to surrender to you either. I just want to know something.
You have my undivided attention. Ask your question.
I've seen the legends of the Machina right here in the capital. I think I understand why you want to fight the Bionis. But why send the Mekon to attack the people of Bionis? I don't see the joke. We share the same world. The Homs, Nopon, and High Entia live in harmony. So why not the Machina too?
Tell me, boy. Are you familiar with the concept of starvation tactics?
Of course.
Yeah.
A military strategy in which you cut the supply lines and starve out the enemy.
Aw.
So, then you understand that that is the best method by which to ensure victory. I have no resentment or hatred for the
Know about
peoples of Bionis.
best.
I am simply depleting the Bionis energy. Striking back at the Titan that robbed my people of their lives.
I don't understand.
Perhaps you need me to put things more simply. All life on Bionis exists purely to feed its master.
What?
Ether. The base element of all things that exist in this world. My body, your bodies. You are aware that ether is the foundation of them all.
Yes.
Ether is power. You are the source of that power. All life that is born from the Bionis dies and is returned to...
Oh, that's why they have that weird funeral ritual thing.
The Bionis feeds on ether provided by those who return to it. Upon the moment of its eventual awakening, it will require an incredible number of lives.
Here I was thinking that it was just a lore thing.
What are you talking about? Are you saying we're just food?
It was the Bionis that created you for such a purpose, not I.
So you attacked Bionis to reduce the Bionis power supply?
Correct. You are nothing more than bugs to be devoured by my sworn adversary. Do not speak to me of your foolish dreams of you.
Dude, fuck off. If you knew all this, you could have invited the people of Bionis to live over here.
You do. Machina or Homs, we've suffered the same. Don't tell me it's different.
Indeed.
You don't have to live on the Bionis.
Both suffered.
So then.
They could just leave.
You doubt my convictions, my reasons. In order to avenge my people, I have risked everything. Can you say the same?
Ah, fuck off.
Yes, we can. To get this far, we fought long and hard.
And yet, you do not fight me. Your words are useless. It is only strength that can prevail.
Shulk, this whole thing stinks, but he's got a point.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'd fight him.
Leader of Mechonis. The lives of the Machina and the lives of all that lives on Bionis are one and the same. We won't stop. Not until you realize that.
I don't think I've met a single other person on the Mechonis that has the same worldview at all. So it's just kind of like, if I kill you, this one single person here and now, it's pretty much over. Like, nobody else is gonna take up your cause. So, like, this is a situation where, yeah, killing you would be the best thing to do. It's not even like a theoretical sacrificing to save all these it's literal. Like, he wants to kill, like, everyone. We kill him, they don't die. It's just math. Also, he's dead now. Just get hecked, idiot.
How could this happen, even with the Apocrypha?
You know, Egil. You know the reason.
The power of the will to protect your own. Is that what you refer to? And what of you, Vanea? You would side with those of Bionis and attack me. You have forfeited your right to exist.
Bruh.
Perhaps. If that is to be my fate, I gladly accept, brother. As would any of the villagers.
So the few remaining members of my people have now betrayed me. Interesting.
You're wrong!
We're not the ones running around saying you no longer have the right to exist.
Fighting to stop. Egil, all we wanted was to live with you in peace. Nothing more than that.
Nonsense. There will never be peace until the Bionis is destroyed.
Brother!
Your blade. It did not cut deep enough.
Oh, shit.
The Golden Mechon.
Permit me to apologize for calling you bugs just now. You proved to be a worthy adversary after all. Shulk.
He must be the third Aegis. He's such a dick. The Malos energy is real. Oh shit, is the music really loud? What? Shit, I didn't do anything. It's banging though. But yeah,
Prepare to die.
as soon as I have a minute, I will fix it.
Zanza.
Zanza.
I won't let you kill Shulk.
You. That light. So you have returned. Our grievances have come and gone. But you are willing to lay down your life to prevent me from achieving my dream. You were the one who said we would live together, Lady Mayneth.
Yes. Mayneth, the villagers, everyone loved you. That is why they wished to live alongside you. It's also clear now. To Mayneth and to me.
I waited until the day when you would awaken once more and create a world full of light. But you are nothing more than a traitor. To me, to all those who worshipped you, and to our fallen brethren.
Please, you have to listen to me. Egil!
I will not listen. Your words mean nothing. You have sided with my sworn enemy. And gods can never exist alongside mortals. Mayneth!
Egil!
Oh shit, is Fiora okay though? Don't kill her a second time, please. I can't.
Mechonis, it is I, Egil, I, your devoted servant, offer my body and mind to replace Mayneth as your new soul.
He can just do that?
My spirit, and be reawakened. Mechonis!
So, can anybody can just become the Mechonis? What? Huh? Questions? Is that what happened to Zanza when he quote-unquote died?
The whole city's gonna come down!
Well, the Bionis still hasn't moved, so I don't know.
Shulk! Run where? We have to get out of the city! Get as far
Oh my
as
god.
we can!
It's this song. I love this song. What? This song's from like the beginning of the game. Huh?
Gado! Where are you?
Oh no.
Gado!
Uh-oh.
Sharla, what are you doing?
He's gone. He's not here anymore.
There's no time. We have to get ourselves out.
No! I have to find him! Gado!
This is the character death
Pull
song.
yourself together. Remember, Sharla, we've got a job to do. What's gonna happen if the Mechonis starts moving?
But...
What's gonna happen to Juju and Atharon? Gado's a Hom soldier. He wouldn't have hung around here to die. He would have got out.
All right.
Right. Now come on! Shulk!
Fuck, I hope I finished everything I was supposed to do in there. Oh, there he is!
I'm glad
I'm on time. Here, it's you.
Gado!
Yeah.
I've fulfilled my promise. Live. Shala.
It still sucks. Man. Fuck. I knew it was gonna happen, but I like Charla a lot, so I feel bad. Nice. God damn it. Guys! You guys are just relentless. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, all right, the volume thing. Jeremy, explain it to me. Was it, you said louder than the voice is louder than my voice, or do I need to turn down the music in game? Yes or no? Shut. Fuck. Nice. Oh, fuck you guys. Fuck all of you guys. Than the in-game voices. So the balance between me and the game is okay.
A sign?
Yes. If a catastrophe were imminent, it would naturally be preceded by a sign.
It can't be. Convey these orders to all troops. Pull the front line back to the Bionis arm. All units, withdraw from the front at once!
Sir, are you sure? Victory's in our hands, Your Highness. We must strike the final blow.
Do you not realize where we are?
Sir?
Listen to me. We are on the sword of the Mechonis!
Yeah, this is not a good place to be. Uh-oh.
Calm down!
It's moving!
Fuck, rip everybody that's on this sword right now.
Are we too late? Melia, be safe. All units retreat! Immediately! The Mechonis is about to awaken!
Yikes.
Damn it! I was counting on you, runt.
Fuck off, Dixon. What?
What's happening?
It's like we're floating in midair.
Hi, nobody.
Are you doing this?
Lady Mayneth, you have awakened once more.
This light? Was it you who saved us when we fell from the fortress? Mayneth, where's Fiora?
It's okay. I'm here too. After all that occurred at the fortress, my soul was exhausted.
She's so scared that she's just gonna go away forever. It's kind of cute.
By the cry of a young Holmes, by his wish to protect you all.
Gado.
If he had not acted as a shield, I would have been unable to save you. I am sorry.
Gado saved us. Now he's...
The Mechonis! Where's Egil?
The echo effect sucks. Yeah, actually, I noticed that really early on. Don't care for their vocal filters.
The awakening of the Mechonis. This is my pain. The pain of my people, echoing through the millennia.
Oh shit, this is actually big spooky. Like, what are we supposed to do? I mean, I guess we have to awaken the Bionis and have a giant, like a giant fight. But like, everyone will die if we do that.
Fall to your deaths, worthless insects!
Stop this! Callian and the others are still on the sword! Our friends are going to die! Stop!
Rip. Some of them might make it on the fallen arm over there and be okay.
That murdering monster is gonna pay!
Atharon!
Oh man. Thoron was cool.
Fiora?
Sorry, I can't do it.
Fiora!
What? Huh?
That hurts. Where are we?
Oh shit.
But we made it!
I never noticed his little legs before. Oh my god.
You are aboard Junks, the Machina ship.
It was he who informed us that you were in danger. I'm glad we found you in time.
I still don't trust
you.
Hey! What a stroke of luck! You're still alive!
Dixon!
I'm so unhappy right now. Okay, so the cutscenes are more level. Oh, I know what. I did turn down the in-game voices during combat and stuff because boy howdy can it get during fights, they don't ever stop talking. So like, and the music is good, so I was like, I'll turn it down. But I can fix that a little bit.
So you were unable to stop Egil.
Sorry, Father. I have failed you.
Vanea, there's no need to apologize.
So, what do we do now? At this rate, that blasted Egil's gonna destroy Bionis.
Alvis, what happened to the Allied force?
I informed His Highness of the possibility that the Mechonis would awaken. His Highness is wise. He will have acted to minimize casualties.
That's good.
Brother.
People still mega died though.
There's still time.
Fiora? No, you're...
Every Tales game has the problem where they don't shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Mechonis and I exist as one.
It's pretty bad
Egil is using ether energy absorbed from the Bionis to force it to
in the second game too.
There is still time before the Mechonis fully adapts to the ether.
Egil is at the core of the Mechonis. He will be controlling the Mechonis from there. Only by destroying the core will you be able to stop the Mechonis.
But how are we to get there? The Mechonis capital is destroyed.
Father, how much remaining energy does Junks have?
Don't worry. I made sure to fill her up.
Oh shit, so do we have an airship now?
On the back of the Mechonis is a huge cooling duct. We should be small enough to enter the control core section via the duct's heat transfer conduits. Junks can take us as far as the duct.
You have our gratitude. We must go there at once.
Then let's get a move on. This one's for Gado.
Hear, hear.
Too right. Gado's wishes live on through me. We will fight to the end.
Maybe that music track was louder than the others. That's possible too. It was pretty loud.
So that's where you've been hiding.
No.
Then I guess
Fuck off.
it's time to finish this.
Fuck off, Dixon. Do not touch her. Is Dixon just Zanza? I don't know. Maybe. But, like, he was shady before we found Zanza in prison.
When you are ready to depart for the Mechonis, let my father know. I will prepare the vessel.
Understood.
Oi! Look at that! What the...
Hey, where the hell are you going? You get back here.
There is little time left. We must stop Egil this time. It is in your hand, Shulk.
I know.
Going in the out hole. That is like the worst way to phrase it. So, can we just fly Junks places now? I'm into it. But yeah, hang on a second. I can make some adjustment. Because I'm pretty sure I was a little heavy-handed with it. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. We can turn it up like a couple of notches. That should be better. But yeah, I had to go in early because like this game has the same problem as the second game where it's like you get into a fight and it's just like they're non-stop doing battle phrases back and forth with each other. I will say it's not nearly as bad as the like I've gone on about how much I love Tora in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. He's one of my favorites, especially from like a voice acting perspective. But every single fight you get in with Tora in your party is just like every 5 seconds of meh, 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 meh. So it was like one of the first things that I did was just like turn down the non-cutscene in-game voices. Like, just turn it down. Turn it down a little bit. Anyways, I don't need to do anything. We're good to go. We're heading to the Mechonis Core. You'd better be ready. Are you really ready to head off? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Dixon and Elvis are the shadiest characters, but they both were already shady before we freed Zanza from imprisonment. So I don't know.
My eyes deceive me?
They super work for him somehow.
The Mechonis is moving.
They're like his toadies.
I'm warning you! You better not drop me! You let me go, and you'll be doing sit-ups for the rest of your
Oh my god!
Yes, Colonel!
He lived! Mustache guy lives! Man, I'm rooting for Mustache guy. I thought he died like 5 times now. Doesn't mean Zanza wasn't doing some shit beforehand. Yeah, but like, he was like sealed away. I don't know how much he was able to do. Like, the High Entia did some like magic seal type prison. It wasn't like regular prison. It was like, you're sealed away. So, I don't know. They were definitely acting out his wishes while he was imprisoned, but I don't know. Super prison, yeah.
Linnea!
I am sorry. For Lady Mayneth's will to be realized, I had no choice but to use your body. Even so...
Actually, I'm grateful. Thanks to this body, I got to see Shulk and the others again.
Where is Lady Mayneth now?
Shall I call her? She is usually asleep. Maybe she just doesn't want to disturb me. It's an unusual feeling. 2 hearts in one body. It's not every day you get to experience something like this.
I see. That is a great relief.
It's as if I can see into our heart. We each know what the other's thinking, but it's strange. It feels like there's a part of my heart that's hidden. It's the part that holds Mayneth's feelings, and I can't see them. Maybe it's only natural. Everyone has 1 or 2 secrets, right? But I know how much she cares about this world. That's why I'm happy to let her use my body.
Fiora, I think Lady Mayneth is glad that she met you.
Yeah.
Wondering if maybe she is the architect, the other half of the architect. That would mean that she's gonna die, which is unfortunate. It's either her or Zanza, or maybe both of them, who knows? Maybe we're all the architect. Shit, oh fuck. It's just really intense all of a sudden. That was a fucking shift in scenes.
Shulk, good news from His Highness. The Allied force retreated in time. Casualties were kept to a minimum.
Glad to hear it.
That's great news.
See, this sounds kind of loud too.
Are being prepared for evacuation. We can only hope they make it.
We won't let them down. This is one fight we can't afford to lose.
Here upon Ricky, all set. Ricky, bounce some heads. We'll go with you. Can't beat strength in numbers.
Really? You're a tough old-timer.
What's this? The old fossil wants to tag along. As long as you don't slow us down.
Let's see who makes it through the battle.
When you have the BGM cranked in the options, listen. I've had it set like that this whole time. I don't know why it's suddenly a problem now. I think this track is particularly loud. Bro, why didn't you do this before? The ship rules.
We're here. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Anytime.
Leave it to Hirobon Ricky.
Hey, Shulk. What is it this time? Stop worrying and come on.
The Monado isn't at full strength. I don't know if it can beat Egil.
You talking about that apocryph, whatchamacallit thing? Don't worry. He's no match for all of us together.
We were doing fine.
The previous encounter allowed us to gauge how he fights. We won't make the same mistakes again.
The core is directly linked to the Apocrypha generator. Destroy the generator, and the Apocrypha field will deactivate, allowing Shulk's Monado to function properly again.
Now you tell us. I wish you'd said something earlier. Oh, Shulk, did you hear that? Looks like you'll get your wish.
Something's not right.
What?
Egil. He called me Zanza. The same Zanza who devastated Mechonis. What did he mean?
He was just trying to get to you.
I told you before, right? I haven't had any visions lately.
Yeah?
But I still know, if I concentrate, I feel like something will happen, and it does.
Are you saying you don't need a vision to know what comes next? Pull the other one.
Ryan, you're going to scratch your head with your right hand.
What are you on about, Shulk? Stop playing around.
Nani?
Oh. But how did you do that?
I can't work it out.
It's the JoJo special.
Ever since we came to Mechonis, my abilities have been
Next, you're going to say,
why would that happen? If it's true that Zanza used the Monado to lay waste to Mechonis, then is it right for me to use it? It's what I'm trying to do.
Oh! When he died, he was unlocking the Monado for us. Maybe his soul went into the sword. And we've just been using it this whole time. Like, the Monado is Zanza, maybe. Or, like, by proxy, we are Zanza. Oh, shit. He's, like, infecting us or something. Oh, my God.
No!
Oh, shit.
To him, too! Shulk! Hold on!
You all right?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm fine now.
Bro, you are not fine.
Control of the Monado has always been flawless. It never crossed my mind that this would happen to you too. Are you sure you're okay?
Perhaps you are suffering this much because you put all your energy into fighting the effect of the Apocrypha.
Ain't you learnt yet, Shulk? How many times do I have to tell you? If something's up, you've got to spit it out, man. I ain't just talking about visions. I mean, whatever's on your mind. All right?
Sorry, Ryan.
Don't go apologizing. It's my fault for not noticing. Let's get one thing straight. I've still got your back.
Dude.
Thanks. No.
Huh?
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
This wasn't caused by the Apocrypha. It's a completely different kind of power.
Shulk.
What's happening to me?
Shit, man. Now we're the Zanza.
I know I should be glad we made it this far, but if we don't find the Apocrypha generator soon...
Exactly. The fight against Egil's not going to be easy with the Monado in its current state. And we don't know what kind of toll it'll take on Shulk's body. We have to destroy that generator.
I don't like Dixon looming in the background like that.
Shulk?
There's a strong energy coming from up ahead. That has to be it.
Really?
Yes.
Then this is it. Egil's gonna be scrap metal when I'm through with him.
I don't like anything about this. Suppository stealth mission, I just saw that. Oh my god. What, a side quest? Here? Huh? Okay, well, I don't know how long we'll even be in here for, so I should go do that. Everything about this feels temporary, so hold on. Oh, it's in... Never mind, it's in Junks. Let's see. If y'all want me to do something while I'm here, you better speak now. Oops.
Yes?
What? You seem really talkative. I heard from Vinaya that there's a weapon production machine here. Do you know what came to mind when I heard that? I don't know. Could you go into more detail? We'll get to the bottom of this. Stop pretending you don't know what I'm getting at. You can make a weapon, an extraordinarily strong one. The materials are all ready. Just take them to the machine and you can make a weapon for Fiora. A new weapon will come in handy. Are you interested? Yes, yes, I am. Give me... I don't have any good weapons for Fiora. You would think I would come across one by now with all the like grinding I've been doing, but nope. Oh wait, I've already been to the weapon creation machine. I thought the factory was destroyed though. Yeah, I can't go to any of these places. Hello? Hello? Fuck. Not even... Oh, that's where we are. How would I even... Did I just miss this before this chapter or something? Wait. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't go there. Rip. Rip and piss, my perfect run. It was never perfect to begin with, though, to be fair. Though, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I won't, like, blow up the Mechonis. Maybe I'll just... stop it from moving around. And then I can come back here later? I don't know. It seems unlikely, though. So I'm just gonna see what's over here really quick. It's looking like a lot of nothing. That fan is making me uncomfortable. Cool, I came all the way over here for a collectible that I've already gotten all of, I think. What? I can't even skip. What? Excuse. I was just. Okay. Yo, Sicey. What's up? I'm just gonna put on auto run. This is gonna take a second. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm getting to the end of this. I have questions. Like, I thought I had this game figured out, and now weird shit is happening to Shulk. Which I guess I should have... Of all the tropes, I should have been making predictions about, like, who Shulk really is, because he's an orphan that was found under very weird circumstances by Dixon, who I know is fucking... I don't know what... I don't know what his motives are, but he is shady and he is not on our side. Finally made it to a stream. Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's not like I've been super active. It's gonna eat a salad for dinner, probably. Gross! I hope you enjoy it. I hate lettuce, so basically all salads. Is this also just collectible? I should make sure. Well, okay, to be fair, I do like spinach, so like if it's a salad that is mostly like spinach leaves, I'm okay with it. I peeked in the Discord, noted something about a death. Oh no! Yeah, the death scene that I ruined. And now every time a character dies, because there's been a few since then, fucking people are relentless. It will not let me forget. It was one of those moments where I was like thinking out loud and 100% did not realize that I actually spoke out loud. And she's just like, Melia's father is like dying in her arms and it's all sad and I'm just like, nice. Because it was nicely written. The scene was nicely written. I liked that he was dying in her arms, but didn't get to finish whatever his thought was. Like, he died mid-sentence, and I was like, hell yeah. Like, not falling into tropes where they have, like, an entire monologue before they kick the bucket. We'll never know how he was gonna end that sentence. And so my brain was just like, awesome. Good writing. Like how that scene played out nice. And then I said the nice part out loud with no context. I hate all of you. Fuck. Yo, Devils, what's up? I see you're using my favorite team. Oh yeah. Man, these are also my favorite people. I don't know, it's hard for me to pick favorites though, because like, I also love Charla, Enrique, and Ryan. Melia's okay. I don't hate her. I like her.
As I thought. The Monado feels the same as it did before the Apocrypha took effect.
Newer to my party though.
It feels even more powerful. The Bionis Monado and this Monado, they have to be connected. Somehow.
Very attached to all of them.
You aren't here. Not anymore.
Why am I remembering that dream? Why now? Without the power, I can't stop Egil. I have to concentrate. All I have to think about is how to stop the Mechonis. If the Monado does bring about the end, then I know what to do.
I love that we're not moving. It's just having this inner monologue.
What were you thinking about?
Nothing.
So... it's like that, is it?
Really, it's nothing.
Listen, Shulk. If it's too hard for you to handle on your own, talk to me. Huh?
Fiora...
You can tell any of the others as well. We're all here for you. Don't forget that.
We just had a conversation about this, Shulk. Come on.
You're right. You're here for me.
Of course. And don't overdo it, okay? We all saw what happened. Is your arm okay?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll live.
Oi! You two! Is something up?
No! It's nothing. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
She's so cute. Aw, cuties. They're cute. Uh-oh.
Shulk. You can...
I get that she has a thing for him too, and I'm not like... It's not like totally one-sided. He does seem to like Melia also, but like, girl. You don't need to look at Fiora as competition. You can just be friends with people. So far in 2, Tora is my least favorite character. Oh no! I love Tora. I don't love his maid fetish thing, but as the game goes on, they kind of like stop harping on that too much.
This machine, is this?
Yes. The Apocrypha generator.
Yeah, let's trash the thing. We take this out and it's plain sailing for Shulk.
It should be. It is a miracle that you have been able to use the Monado at all.
Hear that?
Are you really all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Shulk!
Vinaya, we need to find Egil.
The control core is directly above. It is not far.
I mean, I can't be too hard on him because I do this shit all the time too. But like, bruh!
It's moving!
No! We're too late!
You mean?
The Mechonis functions have been restored!
No, it can't be!
We better hurry the hell up.
You puny pests are too late.
Fall back! Everyone fall back!
Dude, so many people are about to die right now. There aren't that many people left, man. Rip.
He's gone and done it. Huh? The Mechonis has struck. Not good. I think it must have hit somewhere on Bionis.
No.
Move out!
I put so much energy into rebuilding Colony 6.
Right.
Ruining all my hard work. Okay. Whatever is happening, I will fuck it up. I gotta stop using Edge on this account. My router? Restart? Huh? Why would Edge? I have questions. Morag is too badass for me, to be honest. Oh, fuck, man. Morag is my wife. I fucking love Morag. My other favorite is a character that you have probably not met yet.
Chew on that, Apoca, whatever. We did it, Shulk. Shulk? Oi! Whoa.
I think we're gonna die, guys.
What's happened to the Monado?
It must have changed just as the generator was destroyed. It's amazing.
Now we're talking. Next up, Egil.
Can you go on?
Me? I'm alright.
She sees right through you, Shulk. You might as well just fucking out with it.
Back on track. Just like I said. The kid'll come through.
Naturally. Everything is falling into place.
Oh, fuck off, both of you.
You can say that again.
But only as long as we remain within the margins of fate. I know not how things will proceed from this point.
Maybe he's the architect. Chapter 6. Fuck, I can't actually remember where that is in the story. Where are you? I kind of want to pull an all-nighter tonight just to make proper story progress. Oh, I feel that. I'm definitely... I mean, I can afford to go a little later. Just a little. I'm going to Tantal next. Oh, okay. So you've met Zeke. My other favorite character.
So,
I fucking love Zeke.
Worms have finally arrived.
Egil! Stop the Mechonis! There has to be a way for us to live in peace. There's no reason for us to fight. You must stop this now!
My reasons are clear and truer than yours.
Nah, fuck off. They super aren't.
What's that?
Look, it's Bionis.
May the roar of the Mechonis be the wrath of my people.
You can hate the Bionis without hating the people that live on it, mate. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's some serious flaws in your logic.
How many?
Huh?
How many do you think died in that attack? Hundreds? Maybe thousands?
Fuck off.
You'll regret this!
Brother! Stop this!
Don't hate the Bionis, hate the game.
Just put an end to our torment.
It ends when I say it ends. I will end our curse by destroying the world.
You must realize that is not Lady Maynard's wish. That's why she left us her legacy, our whole world.
It's like
pure nonsense.
You destroy the world.
Within the Homs girl is no longer our god.
Then what? Then what, mate? Like
world no longer has a need for gods.
Egil! Stop this!
Face me, Shulk, successor of Zanza. I'll crush the Bionis and spread its ashes across the world.
And then what? What's your plan?
Monado into dust. Only then will there be peace.
Everyone will be dead. This fucking guy. Also, I have 10 levels on you, bruh. I don't... Hey, Arrow, what's up? Here we go. Zeke is cool. He's that goofball who's surprisingly competent. I know, right? He's like such a dumbass when you first meet him. But he has like a serious side to him. And he's very competent. Wow, that did nothing. Also, his blade, Pandoria, has like my favorite design. Yeah, I am very overleveled. Thank you for noticing. But I'm also doing nothing to him right now, and I don't know. Bruh. Oh, energy devices. Hang on.
Don't let it get to you! Here we go! Take this! Come on! We're counting on you!
Okay, that was 2 of them.
Job, everyone! Perfect! How good a win! Victory is within our... Here we go!
Notices your gauge. Ooh, woo.
We're counting on you! Gale Slash! Fiora, your turn!
Alrighty!
Shit.
That was great, guys!
Perfect!
I like lost track of exactly where I was and what I was doing. There were like things that I was fighting, but they're not the thing I'm supposed to be getting rid of. Anyway.
Let's focus our efforts.
Yeah, everybody focus your fucking efforts. Come on. Okay. We got this, we got this. No problem. No worries.
Here we go. Take this. Come on. We're counting on you. Here I come.
Oh yeah, the Giga Rosa fight. Yeah, that fight, well, it was hilarious the way it presented itself, but the fight itself was obnoxious. Okay, this is doing nothing. Bruh. Okay, I'll just let it go, actually.
My turn! We did it!
Just like old times.
Do it.
I won't let you go, Fiora. The future is changing.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't need to help.
Oh.
He's gonna get majorly fucked up.
Shulk! Don't do it!
Though in this case, to like save everyone.
How could this
happen?
Do it. Do it. Kill him. Kill him.
That voice. Who is that?
Strike him down.
I will. I'll kill him.
That's not Zanza's voice.
Times.
Yes. Finish him.
Maybe.
End it. It is what you want.
Yes. I want to.
His voice was deeper than that.
I'll kill him. For Fiora. For the Emperor. For my home.
You must find your Monado. Are you ready?
Are you feeling hungry, eh? Chew on this, scrap for brains.
Kill a Homs to beat us.
Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering.
Until I've
believed
scrapped each and every one of you!
Mayneth, the villagers, everyone loved you.
Yes.
That is why they wish to live alongside
End
you.
it. It
It's
is
all
what
so
you
clear.
want.
To Mayneth, and to me.
No! This isn't what I want!
Shulk! No! Brother!
Aww.
Why didn't you do it? Killing me would have saved your world.
I've forgotten all about that.
Forgotten about it?
I realized that we both share the same pain. Egil, I don't have any reason to kill you.
Even if you do not, I still do.
I know. But I won't do it.
If you do not kill me now, my blade will annihilate every last one of your people. Even then.
I can't kill you, but I can stop your blade. And I'll do it. Over and over again until we understand each other. Okay?
You have used the Monado well. But do you honestly believe you are its master? Mechonis and Bionis once lived in harmony.
Interesting development. Guys, I would have killed him.
They coexisted in peace. Without hatred or strife.
I'm not that good of a person.
Egil, why do you think we were born? Ah, philosophy. Alas, I'm not very good at answering such questions.
Have you never thought about it? Never contemplated what lies beyond this world?
Beyond
That was
this
Zanza's
world?
voice.
Lady Mayneth once said that aside from the Bionis and the Mechonis, this world is filled with nothing but boundless ocean.
But what lies beyond that? We are still young and unable to leave the Bionis or the Mechonis. Say goodbye to our creators, our world. But one day our descendants will. They will leave this place and depart for new worlds, worlds we have never imagined, by strength of their will alone.
Leave this place? That is something I have never considered. However, it would be a truly amazing sight.
Egil, I wish to see that the people of Bionis and the people of Mechonis live in peace and harmony and take care of one another. I wish this for the future of our descendants.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I too desire this. Aglas.
What?
everybody shared the belief that the prosperity of our two worlds would continue for all eternity. It would have done, were it not for the Monado. The Monado refused to permit the existence of the Mechonis. Or rather, the existence of anything but itself.
What?
And one day, it took control of my
Oh, see, I was
Zanza.
I was right and wrong.
It was Arglus possessed by Zanza, who directed his sword at Mechonis.
Zanza was always the sword. Got it.
I don't understand. Does being controlled by the Monado mean you will eventually become Zanza?
The Monado is Zanza. Zanza is the Monado. The two are one and the same.
Interesting.
In order to perpetuate the existence of his soul, Zanza inhabits beings of Bionis. But
so Zanza is the architect.
Different.
What do you mean?
I can see it. How well you retained a sense of self. Perhaps you can break the curse of Zanza. And was that not precisely our wish?
Fuck, if he can possess anything, then maybe he also is Dixon and Alvis.
I don't know much about any curse. For now,
the imprisonment meant nothing.
All I can do is this, Egil. We can live in peace again.
Again?
And Dunban, no, shut up.
Yes, you're right.
Don't you dare. What?
No!
Which one? Which one was it? Which one of you fuckers?
Dixon?
I fucking knew it! I fucking...
You shouldn't have done that.
Goddamn piece of shit. I fucking told you. I told you! You motherfucker.
Shulk!
Dixon! Why? Hey, old man! Are you completely out of your mind?
I was so pissed off that he was even here.
Ever shut up. I'm just doing my job, as always. Right?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, she's actually doing chest compressions.
You.
I'm actually mega impressed.
Now you remember. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Egil? Too long. Huh?
Zanza's disciple.
Yeah, that tracks.
Zanza's disciple? Egil, what do you mean? Dixon, what are you?
I don't have to explain anything. As they say, seeing is believing. Now, witness it with your own eyes. The moment of Lord Zanza's return.
Yeah, this is fucking...
Shulk!
What the hell? God damn.
Get away from him! No! Ah!
Zanza! I won't let you do this!
Oh no, we're evil now.
Brother!
Shulk! Wait, who's this guy?
Oh shit, no wait, we did like a Majin Buu.
Zanza!
Or we like split.
Do not be surprised. Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate. As all that exists is interconnected, time can flow only towards the inevitable.
Oh, I'm kind of into this, actually.
That is the vision of which I, the Monado, am the origin. That which will be, will be. This was all predestined. Ever since I came to reside within Shulk.
What do you mean?
Zanza grew tired from our battle. And then the High Entier ancestors trapped him. His flesh was sealed away on Prison Island. His soul, and hence the Monado, was confined to Osse Tower.
In those ruins? But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Did you forget?
No.
Who discovered those ruins?
No.
Who happened to be there? Who was the survivor we found? And who brought back that survivor?
What are you saying?
I suspected something about that
when you found Shulk.
way early.
Jackpot. It was all for this day. In fact, there was never anyone called Shulk to begin with.
What?
My soul existed inside the Monado. It was fated that I be released. It was shown to me in a vision. At last the time finally came, and then...
The people who found the Monado and freed it awoke Zanza. He sucked the lives from them, so he could live. Shulk was among them.
Shulk was already dead! That's impossible! We grew up together!
You grew up with an empty shell.
Yike.
He appeared to live because I became his life force.
That's fucked up.
That is until he had matured as my new vessel and become worthy of wielding the Monado, allowing me to truly awaken and finally return.
Lord Zanza is the soul of the Bionis, but he still needs a living body. Just like Mayneth over there. Ha. Call that corpse a friend? Don't make me laugh.
But why use Shulk? What was it that made you select Shulk as your vessel?
There was no particular reason. Shulk merely happened to be there at the time.
There you have it. Anybody would have done. As long as they could swing a sword around, at least.
So then, Shulk's ability to use the Monado...
And those visions that he used to save us.
All because of Lord Zanza. Lord Zanza can see the passage of fate. He simply led you to the inevitable. The destruction of Colony 9. The death of that pompous old High Entier fool.
Nice.
And that Grunt Gaddo's miserable demise. All of it.
You evil...
Yeah! There's more. We haven't even got to the best part.
What are you gonna do, Dixon?
Don't you get it? You're just in the way. The lot of you. This world was created by Lord Zanza. By the very Bionis itself. Then you things think you can just spring up all over the place.
All life that is born
I gotta
from
say...
me must be returned to me eventually to complete the cycle. For me to continue my existence as before, then all must be restored to its former order.
Dixon's voice actor is killing it right now.
The destruction and recreation of the world.
I fucking hate him.
To it.
But he's killing it.
First, we must eliminate my greatest obstacle. You, Mayneth. The Mechonis!
I'm also kind of really into this, like, evil fucking ascended Shulk type. I mean, like, Shulk's voice actor is great, man. This is good shit. Uh-oh.
Moves.
Well, there goes everybody.
I've been waiting. Waiting for this day. Zanza!
Brother! Stop! You're too weak!
I don't care. I will gladly sacrifice myself to eliminate Zanza.
I'm pretty sure Zanza is the architect.
There can be no peace for us, or for the people of Bionis.
Shulk versus the cooler Shulk.
You shall cease to exist by the wrath of my blade.
It's
the Monado.
Man, what a cool design. Finally, I can have my giant mecha battle.
The meaning of wrath!
This is so cool, though. Okay, but like, who is Alvis? Is he...
What?
Also...
It's finished!
Oh, shit. I can't even theorize right now. There's too much shit happening.
Why? Egil and Shulk could put their differences aside! Meaningless sentiment.
Zanza! Right, now! Yeah!
How could you do this?
It is from me that all life is born. It lives only for me, and it shall be returned.
Oh shit.
So you have finally unleashed your Monado. And there was me thinking you would die with dignity.
I finally understand. The futures of our children belong to them alone. Though we are their creators, their lives are theirs to control. Even if the passage of fate is as you have decided, I will teach you the strength of their will to resist.
Shit, this is hot. I'm like fucking into this.
Zanza, if you choose to deny the existence of every living being but yourself, then I choose to fight. To fight for them!
That's right. We won't let you erase everyone's futures!
Fiora is now Haseo. Yeah. Oh shit, I have her leveled down. Whoops. I was grinding AP with her.
I feel like I could beat anyone. Double blade!
Okay, it didn't matter. This is so cool, though.
Something wrong. Is this the height of your skill? You call yourself a god, and you talk of sharing this world with me.
This is so fucked up for, like, Fiora that's also in there, and he just looks so much like Shulk.
So that's why. The dead boy is important to you. The Homs are nothing but bacteria, clinging to my body.
They are living beings. If you cannot understand this, you have no right to call yourself a god.
And who decides that? A god? Because only a god may decide. This world only needs one god, Maynard. May you rot in that shell for all eternity!
Fiora!
Face me like a god! If not, then say goodbye to your putrid friend!
He's so cool looking.
Zanza!
Oh shit. I guess it stands to reason that she could do that too, but then Fiora is also pretty dead, isn't she?
Such a fool.
This is what I wish. This world belongs to you all.
Well, her body is running.
Create a world
and her brain's intact.
with no need for gods.
Aww.
This is the passage of fate.
Well.
Zanza, disappear.
He's gone. And things ain't looking good for us.
The creator of Xenoblade is really
Let it begin.
into sticking it to religion too, and I'm into it.
Destruction and recreation.
Whoop. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh no! I made so many friends there. Oh no! I don't think I was finished with everything I needed to do there. Oh shit. That's fucked. Ah shit, dude.
That light! What's happening now?
Is this like the end of the game? I should have maybe not charged in.
I'm sorry. I was.
It's fine, it's
I
fine.
understand. I always knew it might come to this.
Go, Vanea. Do what you must, while there is still time remaining. All hope is not lost.
No! You must come with me.
I, too, have something that I must do. The final wish, trusted to me by Lady Mayneth.
Oh, brother.
It really is the least you could do.
I understand your feelings. Leave it to us.
This fucking guy.
We know what we must do. We will do all we can for the people of Mechonis.
Now go. Shulk can still be saved. Do not let the last glimmer of hope be extinguished.
Egil. Go in peace.
Let's go. We're leaving the Mechonis. Ryan, take care of Shulk. Got it.
I was gonna say, even though he's been dead all this time, it stands to reason. He developed a personality as he grew, even if he was dead. Like, the life force that kept him going.
It still works.
Developed into
The whole place is gonna blow.
Person.
We must return to Junks via the central factory.
Let's go!
Dun-dun, what about Egil?
He'll fight Zanza to the very end. But we have our part of the bargain. Once he's gone, we're the only ones left. Let's move, everyone!
Goodbye, my brother.
See ya. Hate that guy. Anyways. Shit, man. Fuck. Everything is fucked. I guess. I wonder, should I just finish this? Not sure if, like, I'm about to go to the final battle or not. I guess I'm gonna have to see. Because, like, right now, even if there is more stuff to do, first, I I can't freely travel, so like I'm not stopping it here. Because, like, I don't know if just, like... If Shulk is just, like, a shell, how we're gonna get him back. I mean, I guess we would have to defeat Zanza, but I don't know. You should up Fiora's level. Oh, that's a good wisdom. Thanks for reminding me. The others can stay under leveled. They're not in my party right now. At least I think not. Yeah, I can with Ryan. As far as you know, they won't beat. That's true. That's true. They could just out of nowhere be like, by the way, the rest of your party also is gonna go die now, so you're stuck with just Riki and Melia. I always like it when a story differentiates between the physical body, the mind, and the soul in situations like this. They keep using the terminology, the heart, which I get is to be more poetic. But it's like... Well, I guess it depends on what your beliefs are, because like I don't personally believe in souls in the same sense. In the spiritual sense. It's all in your brain, but that's not as romantic, I guess. I want to thank you for what you did for my son, but we have to escape here first. Shall we go back to the village? Yeah, get me out of here. Bye. But that's what I'm like, you know, Shulk's body exists and grew, which means
mortals.
His brain works,
So desperate to cling to your pathetic lives, even when there is no hope for you!
It stands to reason he could be brought back. It's not like he was always Zanza.
Never give up!
Like, he developed his own personality.
Never. But hear this, Zanza. They will judge me not in life, but death.
Porque no los dos. You did a lot of terrible shit in life, so...
For both our worlds, you must succeed. Lady Maynard.
I was thinking of this as a no Xenoblade experience where you have the physical hardware, the computer, the software programming. Now all you need is to plug it into a different outlet. Boom, Shulk fixed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not? That totally tracks with this, like, world.
The Mechonis! Egil!
Look starboard! What's that cloud?
What?
It's Telethia!
Oh, shit. And I was wondering about that because I was like, the Telethia saved us that one time and then attacked us a bunch.
You're not getting away.
I wasn't sure if they were the baddies. But they are! Surprise!
It's over. Time for you all to return to the Bionis. Nice and quietly.
That's enough! Why, Dixon? What made you like this?
Bro, he was always like this.
Respected you!
Dixon! Don't let Zanza control you! Wake up!
You can quit your belly aching. I'm in total control. I've always been like this.
Yeah, I got no...
Since long before any of you lot were born.
Nothing changed about him. I never got the impression.
We were born. Now you get it. It's just like Egil said. I'm Lord Zanza's disciple. Dixon of the Trinity!
It's like nothing at all like the face Mechon or any of that shit. He was just always like this. Yo, shoutouts again, Jeremy, for reminding me to level up. Though I still would have been fine, actually.
This is the way to do it. Together. Double blade. Ryan, don't
Really? Chain attacks just aren't doing nothing? Okay. Well, I don't have the Monado. That's right, they can read your mind. So I'm just... I don't know. Well, no, I'm hitting it. No, don't do Soul Read. Shit. I regret. Literally, the Monado is the only thing that can help with Telethia. Yeah, it's scripted for sure. I mean, just logically, only the Monado can help.
Space. Not so tough without Shulk, eh? Stupid beast.
Now that insult makes sense.
Not everyone has a war buddy like me to lead them along. Tasted good, didn't they? The victory drinks we used to share.
I'll kill you!
What? Who was that? Show yourself!
Melia, are you all right?
Oh no. You poor bastard, get out of here. Oh no, he's gonna die.
Dixon! He works for the Bionis! He shot Shulk in the back! Is this true? Dixon? This ends here. Your Telethia are no match for our Havres squadron. You cannot win!
Maybe you should be concentrating on your own people instead of barking at me. Looks like you've forgotten your destiny. Right? Lorithia?
Lorithia? Are you involved in this as well?
Yeah.
Your Highness, your naivety is quite charming, but it is also your undoing. I had much fun playing with you and your father.
What? What is this like?
It's the fact that he didn't see that she was up to shit blows my mind. She was so obvious.
Particles emitted so that the Bionis can be destroyed and reborn. What do you get if you cross high concentrations of ether with high entia?
No, you wouldn't. Lorithia!
Awaken, my darling pets!
What? Damn, girl. You live like this?
Brother!
Oh man, I knew he was about to just fucking die.
Let him go!
You misunderstand, child. This is the reason why High Entia are born. Do not blame poor old me.
Explain yourself!
It's just like she says. The High Entia are a race created by Lord Zanza to eliminate any annoying life forms in the preparation for the rebirth of the Bionis. Their bodies contain a gene that, when the time comes, transforms them into Telethia.
That's what the curse is. Got it.
It can't be. Say it isn't so.
She's got enough Hom's DNA in her.
It is true.
That it won't happen to her.
That is why you are our only hope.
Brother?
Whatever. We won't be needing a half-breed like you anyway. I mean, if you don't turn into a Telethia, it just means you're gonna get crushed by one.
Dude, Dixon is just playing it up, man. I can't even be mad. I am mad, but I'm not.
Do my bidding! Kill your lovely sister!
He's just like eating all of this up, and I'm kinda here for it.
Brother!
You can really tell that he's just been holding all this in for all these years, and he's just like, finally, fuck all y'all.
Save you!
Melia! So sorry. I always placed such a heavy burden on you.
Don't say such things, brother!
Nah, he's dead.
At least I can still shoulder the destiny of our people. The burden meant for you.
Brings a tear to my eye.
These moments are to be treasured.
That was not very nice.
How?
Actually, this is pretty badass. Her brother is almost like entirely High Entia.
Father's wish and the future of the High Entia are in your hands. Yours and Shulk's.
He doesn't have any Hom's DNA, so
destroy him.
It should overtake him completely. Yeah, just entirely by the power of fuck you, and I approve.
Dixon!
I got it.
Too late.
Damn him!
Hell yeah. What a fucking trooper. Callian got my respect. Like, I know I gave him a hard time for being really naive, but respect. Oh, we're in space.
Where am I? Oh. So I'm... What was I doing? What was the purpose of my life?
I want to say something, but it's kind of really inappropriate for right this second. I don't want to have another nice moment.
No. I've got it wrong. I was never alive. It was Zanza. All along. Everything I did was...
Do you want to say pointless?
Yeah, I don't want to ruin this performance. It's good. It's very good.
Nobody else can decide that. Only you.
Who are you? Bro! I forget the name of Shulk's voice actor, but like, somebody fucking remind me, because just what a great performance this whole game.
Shulk. Here. Mikol made you a wonderful new weapon. Since you lost your Monado, I mean.
Oh shit, it's rad.
It uses the latest Machina technology.
Adam Howden?
Use it when you wake up.
Hell yeah.
Then, let's all go on living.
Awesome job, Adam. Seriously.
We've relocated the Hyentia and the Nopon refugees to Colony 6. Thankfully, the Mekon did us a favor by fortifying it for us.
Yo, Atharon lived?
Out for a while.
It's ironic. We want to escape Zanza, but we can't leave his body, the Bionis.
Well, this is our home.
Princess, I have to know. Should we be worried about the evacuated Hyentia?
I cannot be sure, but I believe not. All those who survived are part Homs like me.
Understood.
Oh yeah, there were several Hyentia that were part Homs, I noticed.
If that time comes, you know what to do.
Are you sure?
Man, that sucks. Though.
Everyone is obliged to accept their fate.
No way! There's no way Callian would leave the fate of the Hyentia to you if that was gonna happen.
Precisely. And Melia, if we are to survive, we must fight Zanza and the Telethia. It may not be the case with all of them, but a large number of Telethia were once Hyentia. Your subjects and your brethren.
I am prepared for that. Even if it means harming my brethren, it is for the protection of the survivors. That is the final wish of my father and brother. I will fight to free the souls stolen by Zanza.
You're a fighter, Melia. We will need all your strength in the fight ahead.
Man, I bet Dunban feels like such a fool right now. He spent so much time fighting alongside Dixon.
He's going to make it. His wound has closed. I think Mainith used the last of her power to protect him.
So he's okay?
Linada is tending to him now. Fiora?
He won't wake up. It's like his consciousness has sunk to the bottom of a cold, dark lake. I keep saying his name, but he doesn't respond.
Sansa's gonna pay for this.
What if the Telethia attack?
Then we'll have to fight without Shulk. That's why we've strengthened our defenses.
That weapon I made should come in handy as well.
We're backed into a corner, but we'll give it all we've got.
Can your resistance truly achieve anything?
What do you mean by that, Alvis?
Exactly what I said. We were all born of the Bionis, of Zanza. It is Zanza's will that the Telethia return us to the body from whence we came. Whether we die of old age or in battle, we all eventually return to the Bionis. We cannot escape this fate. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but we can still kill God, though.
Just because he thinks it doesn't make it so. We decide whether to keep living or not.
I agree.
Well...
Even though he's our creator, that doesn't afford him the right to take our lives on a whim.
But that is the thinking of a Homs. He is a god. Such morals cannot apply to gods.
So you think we should just shut up and die?
If that is the fate decided by a god.
You are mistaken if you think we will simply accept such a fate and wait to die.
We'll never stop fighting, not till the end.
To Zanza, the outcome is the same. Thus, your logic is flawed.
It ain't the outcome that's important. It's the will to fight back.
Even if you die in vain.
Alvis! Whose side are you on? You scared or something? Frightened of a few Telethia?
Stop this. There's no point fighting amongst ourselves.
Listen, the solution is clear. We just have to kill God.
I need to go and get some air.
I mean, how many anime or video games are you guys aware of where you know, like a bunch of teenagers kill God? You know? Like, easy peasy. Just gotta kill God. Okay, so what I was gonna say in that scene where Shulk was in space was that, and he was doing such a great job, I didn't want to ruin it, but I was like, man, it's so weird that he's still in like the custom outfit that I made for him in space. He should be naked. Like, in a scene like that, like a surreal, like, thing where your consciousness is floating in the ether thing, he should be naked. 100%. It's like Magicant and Earthbound. Like, why is he still wearing the outfit I picked out for him? It doesn't make any sense. Wait. This sounds like... Oh, we're in Colony 6 now. I guess that is a use for this giant water reservoir. Though, I thought this water was for the people to drink, and we just landed our ship in it. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, well, it looks like there are more side quests, but I need to get control of the full party again, so we will figure out what the fuck is happening, and then I'm thinking we'll probably call it there, and then we'll finish this in the next stream, right? I don't know. I don't know how many chapters, I don't remember. People have told me how many chapters this game has, and I forget every time. Put Shulk in the Smash Bros underwear. Well, he was sitting with his, like, his knees tucked in to his chest, right? That's like the safest pose to be nude in without showing anything. And it's like, I don't know, that's like what those spiritual scenes are always like traditionally. Like, you don't wear clothes in like in the ether or whatever. No, Kemi, your consciousness can look any way you want. I guess that's fair too, but I just mean, you know, when they want to get all esoteric or whatever, like, they are always naked. He's in a coma, a dream. Listen, but you know what they're trying to do. Space is like his Magicant.
Fiora, are you all right?
He should at least be in his
Guess
jammies.
I wasn't hiding it well. I didn't want to worry anyone.
It must be difficult living with that body.
I'm getting more and more used to it. But people still look at me funny. Oh, it's not that bad. It feels pretty comfortable, actually. I don't need to worry about food or anything like that.
I see.
This body, the energy from the chest component made it work. It turned out to be a Monado. Such a strange feeling.
A Monado? Was that the Monado that Zanza took from Mayneth? Will your body cease to function?
I'll be fine for now. There's still some stored energy left.
But then what?
You could run on that machine that doctor built until they figure out a way to make it portable.
If I ever... Please take care of Shulk.
Don't talk like that. How can you ask me such a thing?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
You're right. Thank you, Melia.
Shulk fucks in space.
If Shulk awakes, will you tell him?
I'm just saying.
He worries too much anyway.
He does worry. It's just like him.
Actually, I'm already dead. I have been since the Mechon attacked.
Fiora.
But I'm happy now. This body has given me the chance to live. Maybe I don't have much time left, but at least I can be with Shulk for a little while longer.
Do you feel that strongly for him?
Yes. That's why I'll fight on and help him in any way I can. parents get back. Everyone will start worrying.
Yes, you are right.
Listen, your brain's fine, and you've got a sick, cool body, like...
Can you keep it secret from the others?
You do not want them to worry. I admire your strength.
Maybe I'll tell him. But only when the time is right.
I won't say a word.
I don't see any reason why the Junks Doctor couldn't keep her alive. For a little bit, anyway.
I'm nothing compared to her.
Melia, I don't dislike you, but there's too much stuff going on right now.
A siren!
For you to be dealing with that.
Let's hurry back. Okay.
Fuck, damn it. What? Well, hang on. I want this, thanks. What chapter is this one? Good question. What chapter is this one? It's chapter 17. There can't be that many chapters left. Like 1 or 2. Here come the split parties. God damn it! Shh. Shut up. Okay, fine. You know what? You know what? You know what? Fine. Fine. You win. You win. Do you want me to say? Yes. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter because I can't move about and do side quest things with my party all split like this. But yeah, go ahead anyway. It's the last chapter. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, but there's like side quests and shit. But I can't fast track. There has to be some break, right? Fucking, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Pull up a fucking walkthrough. Is there a point where it's like, shit happens, but then it's like, now here's the last fight. Go do shit now if you wanna. Before the fight. It's too late. I'm already here.
That siren. Is that?
Nah, just beat it.
Telethia! A horde of them are approaching. Let's move.
Gotcha.
I'm going too.
But Shulk needs you.
I know. But I can't just stay here. What if something happened to you? What would I tell Shulk when he wakes up?
Fiora, are you sure?
Don't forget, I still have to do Future Connected as well. Whatever that entails. So either way, there's gonna be another stream.
Lots of Dino Beast! Look, it's him!
Oh my god, I forgot I gave Riki a fish for a weapon.
So he survived.
Dixon!
That's right. Glad to see me.
Shut up!
Looks like that high-end tears big bro died for nothing. Oh, don't be like that. You'll meet him soon enough. You might even be reborn if you return to Lord Zanza. Who knows? He might be your boyfriend next life.
Gross.
Not mock the memory of my brother.
You lot don't know when you're beaten. Why don't you just give up?
Future Connect these nuts. God damn it, Jeremy.
It's my decision.
In order to perpetuate their existence, Zanza and Mayneth must use a being they created as a physical host. They cannot exist forever as mere souls. This world was created so that they may continue to exist. It is for this reason that its existence and future is in their hands. This is the passage of fate and your visions. People live and die at the mercy of Zanza. And through this, Zanza maintains the existence of this world.
Our destruction was always inevitable. everything we did was meaningless.
Are you certain? It was his will to revive you and use you as a host. Taking the Monado from Mayneth, doing with the world as he wishes. Everything was as he decided. But why is it that Zanza now wishes to destroy you? What is the need for this?
That's because...
He in fact has no choice but to do it. If he does not, he risks his entire existence.
And we're the source of that risk. But why?
It is a marvel to exist outside the passage of fate. The lives created by Zanza and Mayneth inevitably attempt to escape the passage of fate. This signifies the beginning of their destruction. Mayneth accepted this and entrusted the future of this world to you. Many times, your visions have allowed you to change the passage of fate. You saved the lives of those destined to die.
I think Alvis...
save everyone.
Alvis might actually be the architect.
Nothing that exists is perfect. It is a sad truth, but you can learn from it and begin the journey on a new path. Not Zanza's path, but one that you forge yourselves.
Our own path.
So, decide, Shulk. Will you walk the path laid out by Zanza, or will you walk a new path? The Monado awaits you.
He's got the vibe. Just the, I don't really care what you do, Mang, but...
That was always how it was going to be. If I'd wanted to walk the predetermined path, I wouldn't have come this far. Even with the odds stacked against us, even though I can't see the future, I'll keep walking. My own path, that I decide. Fiora, Rhine, Dunban, Sharla, Melia, Ricky. We all feel the same.
Well then, you must defy fate to succeed. Succeed, and follow a new path.
Alvis, are you...
You already know.
No, I mean...
You know what I am.
Kinda.
What you must do.
But also maybe not. I don't know, Mang. Kemi, isn't it obvious Riki's the architect? Oh shit, I should have seen that. He is the hero pawn. So anyway, that was space. Cool stuff. Love space. See ya in Kingdom Hearts.
Don't give up. Ricky never lose. Ricky protect Colony 6.
Right. We can't let them get any further.
I don't know how we're supposed to fight Telethia without Shulk.
Take them down.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. Oh, no, wait. Melia has a thing. I forgot. Melia has a thing for Telethia. We'll go with, Melia, Fiora, Dunban. Do it, bitch. Except I'm not sure why I can't use it. Oh, I guess because it hasn't done the aura thing yet.
Now I see there is strength in unity.
Well, it sucks to suck, bro. You didn't actually act quick enough. Motherfucker just let us kick his ass without even trying to read our minds. Yeah, hit him with that fish.
If only Shulk was here!
If you give me a fish weapon in any video game, I'll always equip it.
Get away from him! Ah! Forget about the Monado, kid. More space between Zanza and us, the better.
If Ryan's got time to sound off, we must be doing okay.
We are doing okay.
Ryan is correct. Perhaps we relied too much on the Monado and Shulk.
Right. We've chosen to fight the Bionis. We have to manage on our own.
Oh, snap. Oh my god, Tremor!
Struggle.
Thanks for the raid. You just came in at a really spoilerific end of the game cutscene. What's up? I hope none of y'all are worried about spoilers for Xenoblade Chronicles.
Is not the end.
We're covered in embalming fluid and ectoplasm. Oh my.
Fiora!
Shit, wait, hang on a second. Shit is happening.
Are you okay?
I just overdid it.
Oh my god, no.
Fiora.
I'm okay.
I have so many emotions. I'm so excited to see Tremor. I'm so worried about Dunban.
Cover it up. Admit you've had enough.
Never.
Look out!
Loads of dino beasts.
Yeah.
It truly seems as though everything is going as Zanza planned. But our hearts and minds...
I'm so attached to this fucker. I love him.
...our own destiny. No matter how hard you try to break us, the future is ours to shape, Dixon. Always!
When will you learn you have no future? Face it! Your destiny is to die here!
Oh my god, what the fuck? Is this actually the end? Did we... Is this like the ending cutscene? Did we... There's no way.
Thank goodness you're here!
Damn, kid! So you're still alive! Attack! Destroy them! Ah!
This is so fucking cool.
What?
It turns out I love anime, and this game is awesome.
Sorry for worrying you all.
Look out, game! I'm in love with you.
Shulk. Welcome back.
Fiora.
Little brat. What's he gone and done now? Time for me to get my hands dirty.
No, don't you dare!
Look out!
Huh?
Oi, kid. It's about time for your final lesson.
Dixon.
Show me what you've got. You think you've got the power to oppose Lord Zanza? Let's see how you do against me.
No, fuck off, Dixon. Anyways, hi, Tremor. Hello, Raiders. Hi. I'm Kemi. I'm half of this channel. Sid is not here. And I love Xenoblade a lot. I'm so hyped right now. My god. Yeah, my party, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, Jeremy. Also, see if the shout-out command still works, because, give Tremor a shout-out if you can, if that command still works. We're switching our bot around. What were you playing? How was your stream? How are you? Shit, man. I'm so flabbergasted right now. Oh yeah, I want Shulk for sure, because he's busted. Yeah, this is pretty much my main party. I was playing a game that just came out today. Wait, what game? Which game? Basically, I've been feeling every time I watch a cutscene into, right? Like, it's so good! Like, sometimes it gets excessively anime, but I'm leaning hard into it. Like, I love anime, it turns out. The Mortuary Assistant? Oh, that sounds amazing. The title alone has already grabbed me. Because, I mean, in case you didn't know, one of my favorite content creators is Ask a Mortician, so I'm like way into mortuary stuff. I guess we're gonna kill this Telethia now. I mean, now that I have Shulk back, there's no problem. Because I am over-leveled. But I have not actually heard of that. I'm guessing it's a horror game. I guarantee they played it probably today. Well, I don't actually know whether or not Caitlin Doty is a gamer. She's more an educator. You've never heard of Ask a Mortician. She's fantastic. One of my favorite YouTube channels. Dude, this Telethia just like shoved me into the side of a building. I cannot move. Hello? Damn it, I need to use the Monado, please. Telethia are so obnoxious. I don't know how I'm supposed to fill my fucking gauge if I keep missing. Come on. Bruh. Oh, wait. There we go. That helped. I forgot I have this art. Horror is an understatement. Is it on Steam? Yeah, give me a second. Let me just fill this thing back up again. It's taking forever, but it'll work. Here we go. Well, never mind. I went to go use my actual thing and didn't need it.
How could he read my movements? What the hell's going on?
Shulk! How'd you do it?
I could see it. The future. I don't have the Monado, but it came to me, Ryan. From within.
Nice one! Looks like we're back in business.
Bunch of ingrates. Oi! Stop hiding and get yourself out here. I don't appreciate being left to do all the hard work. Alvis?
What? It can't be. Alvis! Not you too!
Yeah. Another one of Lord Zanza's faithful.
Is he, though?
One of the Trinity.
I really wasn't sure.
No!
Because he still helped us.
How can he be one of them? Alvis!
Is this the only reason you served under my family? You traitor!
Oi! Say something!
I mean, I suspected him very early on, but...
It doesn't matter what he is. That doesn't change anything at all.
He did say Trinity.
Does it? Alvis.
I love his voice. This dub is very good.
You must find your own path to the future.
The Telethia! He's...
So you're just another one of Zanza's lapdogs.
Get ready, everyone.
Show them no mercy.
As you wish. Let us see that will to survive.
I'm still wondering, they had to know, like, the fact that his necklace has the Aegis symbol on it has to mean something, right? This is just what I get for playing the second game first. Actually, I'll do that. I have to pay attention so that when it uses Soul Read, I'm ready. Bro, you better hurry up and use Soul Read. Okay, I guess get hacked.
That all you got? Not so tough without your pet, are ya? I'll show you the will to survive!
Oh no, no, no!
Meddling kids.
I have seen your will to fight.
Do not hurt any of my babies.
What do you say? Does this world belong to you, or to Zanza. Well,
either way's good with me. But I wonder what Zanza would say about it.
he desires the same. And he sees everything. As you see, Shulk.
It's like he says.
Ah, okay. So he helps us out because we are also Zanza.
Don't you, Shulk?
So they're like, which one's the real Zanza?
Yeah. You can bet on it.
We'll be waiting.
Man, I'm so pissed off at Dixon, but...
And we will be the best guests you ever had.
Ah, that's quite a good comeback. I'm impressed.
I'm living for his performance, though.
I'm trembling. Me.
I think I love him.
Stupid, meddling kid.
I love to hate him.
After all these years, I never thought the day would come when I would feel fear.
Man. This game. Yo, Saltimbori! Thanks for that resub. Holy shit, 44 months. Y'all are insane. How have you been? Oh yeah, I have to fix that alert.
Dunban, have you seen Fiora?
I have.
Yes! There you go, I did it.
I don't think she went far.
Thanks. I'll take a look. Fiora, here you are.
She's gonna die.
Oh, Shulk.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's so peaceful.
Oh, good night, Corval.
That we defeated a horde of Telethia just
Thanks for being here. Sorry, you guys all came in the middle of all these cutscenes, and I'm just like...
So we can make the vision he's had come true. We're in the calm before the storm.
They'll be back, won't they? The Telethia. To remove us all from this world.
I was like, I'll wait until
let that happen.
the story breaks and then
Whatever the
take a
future
moment to
holds,
say hi to everybody. And
we
it
can
just
never
keeps
give in.
going.
Not to Zanza. No, not even to our destiny.
I wonder why Alvis said what he did.
Which part?
Does this world belong to us or to Zanza? Why would he side with Zanza? Power? Or maybe he wants to live forever.
Who knows? But I don't think his motives are that simple. I'm sure Alvis has some kind of plan. Otherwise, why would he speak to me in my dreams?
He spoke to you in your dreams?
Also, are they Homs or nah?
I have to find out why.
You and me both. I must fulfill Mayneth's wish. Shulk? You wanted to speak to me about something.
Oh, that's right. Lenarda's looking for you. She wants to examine you. She's back at Junk's.
Oh. Hey, can you go ahead? I'll go and see Lenarda in a minute. I need a few minutes to myself.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
Thank you.
She's so cute. She's gonna die.
What can I do? If I go to see Leonarda, she'll find out what's happening to my body. I need to come up with a good excuse. Oh, please, let me be with Shulk just a little bit longer.
Rip.
Zanza is inside the Bionis. I just know it.
Dixon must be there as well.
Yes, and Alvis too.
That's all good, but how do we get to them? If they're
Yeah,
inside
it's like
the
she'll
Bionis,
see that your body's not functioning right and also help to fix you, maybe.
It just so happens I have the answer. On the Bionis chest is a massive hole that leads inside. It's the wound made by Egil's final attack.
Then that means...
Yes. While the Allied force keeps the Telethia busy, you can sneak inside that wound and take out Zanza.
We will take junks. Let my father know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah! Time to knock some heads.
Okay, sweet. So that we do have a moment.
For Ricky family, Ricky win!
We must show this god our unyielding will to survive.
The suffering of my people will not be in vain. The crimes against our friends will not go unpunished.
Shulk!
I have a feeling this is going to take another hour plus to beat. Okay.
We will free our world.
Well, you know what then? Yeah, because the chest sounds like a whole new area. If anybody knows and is like, it's not, then say something now, because otherwise I'm gonna open up this area to run around in, and then like call that there. But yeah, now that I have a minute where the cutscenes aren't rolling, hi everybody, what's going on? How are you? How's your nights? Welcome to this stream. I haven't even been able, I've missed like half of chat. If you rush it, I would say, oh, two-ish hours or so left? Okay, well that actually works out. So I can at least open up this area, this next area, yes. And then we can finish this up on Thursday. And then we can jump right into Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I already played 2, so it's all good. Anime game endings, yeah. Well, I don't know. The ending sequence of 2 is not that long. Miko looks like an Asuras Wrath character. I love everybody's aesthetic. Yeah. Something about him reminds me of, what's his name? I only know him from Marvel vs. Capcom, guys, help. You know. And also the shopkeeper guy from Resident Evil Village. Just the way he was introduced. The camera, he was just like sprawling, and it just reminded me of like, yeah, I'm thinking of Modok. Yes. See, thank you. You guys know. Fuck yeah, finishing games on Washi streams. Yeah. Yeah, and Borgon from Lunar 2, yes. All right. So, yes. Oh, wait, no, I was told that I know the Bionis interior is a place because it's the one thing in my Collectopedia that is at 0% because there's no collectibles there. So I know that you go back there. So this is going to be an area I can explore. Logic. I'm a gamer. I know the video games good. Oh, I meant Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right?
It looks quite
Was he in 2?
From when we entered via the marsh.
The Bionis is regaining its biological functions.
Must be because Zanza woke it up.
Because that's the one I'm most familiar with. No, it is 3.
Then we find Zanza and stop him.
Yeah, this is totally like the same place that I went to earlier in the game. Where's the plot? Yeah, this is where I was earlier in the game. In the third lung. I think as long as I can get to explore a little bit in here without the plot going nuts. Whoa. Also, the music changed. I don't remember music being in here the first time I came here. Man. This soundtrack slaps so fucking hard, y'all. I love that I'm still too overleveled. To the point where, like, it's not even... Sometimes when they're, like, just under your level, they'll still aggro. But no. Oh, sarsaparilla. Oh, yeah. No, this reminds me of inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Y'all remember what the boss from that? It looks like that. Gross. Oh, gross.
You look well, Your Highness.
Oh shit, it's this bitch.
That voice. It's Lorithia. Show yourself.
Look at that. The heart of the Bionis. The pulsating life of Lord Zanza.
So I can just kill the heart.
Quit your yapping and show yourself.
Easy.
I await Your Highness here. There is something I wish to show you. Your friends are welcome to join you. That is, if they survive.
You know...
What are you planning?
You're High Entia too. You could be turned into a Telethia at any moment.
Push onto the heart.
All right.
Okay, now where the plot? Cool. Perfect. Awesome. This is what I wanted. Also, damn, this place is so cool. What the heck? Okay, okay. Getting distracted by how cool everything is. Listen. Let me make sure. Yeah, let's go back here. That's where I'm calling this stream. Okay, perfect. Awesome. It worked out, because I, like, definitely... It's like 1 a.m. now. So I definitely can't finish the game tonight. But I'm confident I can finish it on Thursday. And we'll probably do Future Connected as well, if we can. And then Saturday is Deep Night, y'all. Deep Night. Oh, hey, Fat Man. You came just in time for me to find somebody to host. Thank y'all for being here. And thanks, Tremor, again for the raid. I love Tremor, guys. Tremor's been around forever. I think Tremor's one of our oldest viewers. Definitely, if you're not following Tremor, they stream all the time. You should definitely follow them. And I hope y'all have an excellent night, and I will be back Thursday night. I don't know, probably around the same time. Same Watashi time, same machine place. Who are we gonna hang out with? I'll probably miss the stream because I'll be working, but I hope you have fun. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to also just roll right into Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I got paid today, and I'm about to buy it. So, you know, that'll be next week. We'll be getting right into it. Good night, guys.